18 seconds. Welcome to YouTube. My name is Dylan. Welcome to the greatest show of all times in prolific and Pacific. Yeah. We're gonna get right to this. Ninja Storm, the first season, very good, guys. Very good. This is all the perfect to this storm. This is the first episode from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And this is how they got their powers, superpowers, Dustin, Tori, Shane. It's okay, Power Rangers. Ninja Storm. It premiered on ABC back in 2002, maybe. I don't know, man. It was a good season, I'm telling you. Really great action. Ninja Storm would always be a great show in my mind. And the characters were great. And they're going to be at Comic. I know they're going to be at Morphicon this year, but I don't know, man. But talking to the actors who ever played Power Rangers was great. This season was good. And you know, I like to review all of these. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. What can I say about this one? Rocky was in it. All the Rangers were in it, but Ivan Ooze trying to destroy the world again. But you know, I got this on DVD. It's okay, but you know, man. 1995, great show, I guess. But I don't know, man. But does this explain what Angel Grove used to be on Power Rangers? This is the way old tape they put on Bumpers 3 years ago. So, Tommy Oliver was the White Ranger. Rocky was the Red Ranger. Billy was the whatever Ranger. I don't know, man. But these Power Rangers were good actors, but that's about it. 1995, great show, great movie, I'm telling you. But you should pick this up if you love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Don't know. One of my favorite shows, Underdog. Yeah, I know this is the ultimate collection of Underdog. Great stuff from Underdog. And the Great Gold, Rodney, the Big Strike, the Manhattan, can't get the name right, but yeah. This is 1960s. The 1960s was a great show. I think Hanna-Barbera wrote this, but I can't tell. The season was good. Volume 2, very good. Okay, whatever, man. But I love this show. The show was great. Tanami was great. Hanna-Barbera was good, man, in the shows in the 60s. Great actors, you know. I miss the 60s. I think the 60s were great shows. Very good ones. And you have the biggest show on Tanami, used to be High GPX. Yes, High GPX, one of my favorite series of all times. High GPX. It's a great show. And that begins off to 2049. The world was most racers and very good. The city who competes, Takarosh, and yeah. Love the series. I think the series was a great Tanami series back in the day, but you know, it's a shame. It's a shame Tanami don't release this no more. But sad. It's a sad year for Tanami. And why they let this show go to waste, I don't know, man. High GPX. Another High GPX. I think this is the original High GPX. Very good show. And teaming up with Tamaka and Tomonoko. Yeah, the first race against the animal, I would think. Yeah, I kind of like the series. The series was good on Tanami. The old Tanami, not the new Tanami. They could have done much more with the series, but you know, what matters in my life. But Cartoon Network used to be good. Sad, but it's gonna go down the drain like it always does. But please subscribe to this channel. I forgot what the first Time Force was. Oh, this is Power Rangers Time Force. The future from the future. Great episode, but Rancic goes back into the future, and then they try to catch a Rancic in the future, but you know. So Alex, I think he was dead in this series, but he thought he was dead, but funny man. In 3000, the evil mutants Rancic, wow, escaped from the planet. Time Force had to try to bring him back. In 1,000 years, home, blah blah blah. And so Jen finds, and then this guy West, he comes and helps Jen in the battle, I would think, but he said it looks like Alex, but you know, Time Force is a great team. It's a great acting, but that's just a matter for my opinion, cause you know, you don't get this on Fox Kids like you used to, and Time Force was a great show. It was great acting. Prompts on Jetlin making the series real good. Love the series. And this series will always be #1 in my mind. What was the second Time Force? We gotta get to this episode, but you know, hold up. So this is the end of Time Force. The end of Alex comes back from the future, tries to take over the team like he always does. Then he becomes the Red Ranger and blah blah blah. And nobody. And then West goes back to his company, tries to save the Time Force team, and you know, Rancic was okay, but you know, man, really sad. But Alex had to give up the Morphle to West again to fight the last battle of Time Force to bring Rancic in, and that's about Cedra with this episode. And you don't get these old stuff anymore. Dawn of Destruction, great episode, I think. And the final end of Time Force. Yeah, I cried when the series went off the air, but you know, Jetlin tried to make the series great. But yeah, Time Force, the end of the time. This is the last episode when West was fighting mutants, fighting Frax, fighting Rancic, and then Eric tried to give up the fight against the Quantum Ranger. He gives up his Morphle to West to fight off this evil. Well, and then they defeat everything. So the Battle Eyes was destroyed in this episode, and yeah, very good, very great episode from Time Force, and the actors were great. The acting was great. The actors, Time Ranger, Time Force in this season, yeah, it kind of ended kind of sad, but Jen and all the other Rangers, they went back to the war, and then Eric joins up with West and joins up with the Silver Guardians, and this episode ends when Jen leaves. Sad episode, but Lansing surrenders and he goes to jail. 9 out of 10, not bad at all. Yeah, we saw that episode. We talked about high GPX. We're going to talk about this episode from the Power Rangers in Space episodes. This is from Power Rangers in Space. This is called All the Hope Is, the feature-long movie. This is when the Psycho Rangers tries to destroy the Power Rangers in Space. Very great episode, very great movie, and Jetlin really put this movie out real greatly. But Power Rangers in Space was great, but deals with the Psycho Rangers, and the Psycho Rangers get destroyed, but the Pink Ranger tries to come back to life. Very interesting. Galactic or Lost Galaxy teamed up with them. And it was okay. It was okay movie, but I give it at 100 out of 10. But the action sequence, I love the action sequence of these Rangers, and always will like the Power Rangers. Always will like this kind of show. But the Zords were pretty cool. Spectre gets destroyed in this episode, and subscribe to this channel. Leave a like down below if you love this stuff I'm doing on Power Rangers history. Now we come down to the final movie of the Power Rangers, I guess. This is the final Power Ranger movie, the new one on the new team. So you got Becky G, you got, I can't think of their names, but something like, these Rangers were great. These Rangers were cool, man. This movie was great. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. This is the new movie. Saban put this out. It's really a great movie, man. No doubt in my mind. Batman, 1943. Great movie, man. So, this is the 1943 movies of the serial on Batman. You got Doug McClane. You got Just Norman. The guy who played Batman died on this movie, but it's so different when you hear this series was so darn good back in the day. But this Batman movie was okay. It was 1943, but what can you do with Batman? Great movie, man. I'm telling you. Well, this movie, 44 episodes. Wow, I'm amazed. But the history of Batman is really great. The Brat Cave, great show. But I don't know, man. Subscribe to this channel. This is called The Beginning of Batman. And what a great suit. What great movie. So, Lionel Wilson played Batman, the original Batman. But in the 1960s, it was Adam West. And what a great movie this was. Rats Up not released today, man. Thrown to the bottom of the sea. Great stuff, man. Just great show. Volume 2. I think this is the movie of Thrown to the Bottom of the Sea. Real great series, and that's with the 1960s. Dino Thunder, great series, great show. Love that series, and Dino Thunder was great. The Treasure of the Trash, great series. It was number 5. The White Ranger, Shield, Trent. Yeah, great actors on this one too. So yeah, subscribe to this channel, leave a like, and please like this video and share it all over Facebook and Twitter. And this is Dylan signing out. This is Dylan PC Dylan signing out tonight. Good night, guys.